Didn't you go to Epstein's Island?
I did, yeah, I did. They've taken down, I guess, the castles and all the rooms. It is funny, just thinking of like on the boat with you, be like, oh, this place used to be lit.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude, last year, bro, Little St. James was crazy, dude.
Yeah, it was like the hot thing, and then they just started letting everybody in, and it was like not as cool anymore.
Yeah, they look at the names and like, Chris Tucker.
Yeah. You just have to like know someone to go, and then all of a sudden,
like, bro, there's this guy in a wheelchair, bro. He talks like a robot. Yo, that guy was crazy, dude.
That Magic Johnson ornament looks nothing like Magic Johnson. It's hilarious.
I know.
It's just a random black dude wearing a Magic Johnson jersey. Thanks. Sorry. You good?
You're good, bud. Yeah.
All right.
Cool. All right. Thanks, Joe.
Of course.
Sounded good.
All right.
Whenever you guys are ready.
All right. Thanks, buddy.
Kick it off.
Woo!
Yeah, good to go?
Yep.
All right, great.
Ladies and gentlemen, mostly gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Rough Week Podcast. How's it going, fellas? We do have a couple ladies now, and we love them.
Yeah.
Shout out to the ladies. Shout out to all the
two
females
ladies
listening.
Yeah.
Yo, if you're new to the pod, thank you for joining. Subscribe, show it to your friends. You know the whole deal. If you're old to the pod, shout out to the Weeklings.
Shouts out.
We love you. Shout out to the boys.
Love you guys.
We got a very special guest in the building today. A very funny man. Dan St. Germain.
What's
everybody.
going on? Ready to go to the comedy zone, baby. Yeah.
We'll add air horns in post.
I love it, dude. Yeah, bro. Let's go to Dongtown.
Yeah.
That'll be the new name of a podcast.
Dongtown.
Dongtown? Believe it or not, it's kind of already taken.
I think it's like, yeah, that's kind of, I guess Cumtown is kind of like Dongtown.
It's so
Yeah,
funny.
it's
You want to
pretty
just like name it the dumbest thing ever. You're like, that's already.
Yeah. What was I talking about?
Oh,
I was talking about this with you about like the Williamsburg restaurants, like the really
Yeah.
like they're up their own ass or whatever, dude. What was the one we were talking
Laser Wolf.
Laser
Wolf.
Wolf.
It's like,
Yeah.
what if we named it the fart fuck?
Yeah, you fucking failed at being a DJ, and now you're taking it out on your fucking subpar ramen fucking restaurant.
I know, dude.
Yeah,
It's so
dude.
annoying. Laser Wolf.
Laser Wolf.
It is funny. He used to be a DJ, and then he's just like, "Well, I have the name Laser Wolf already copyrighted. I gotta do something with Laser Wolf."
Dude, my ex-girlfriend, she dated a DJ briefly, and she ended it because he like invited her out like for a date, and she came to the bar, and it was a gig he was doing, and it was like
no.
and he came out and he like started, and she's like, I'm done.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here, dude.
This is it.
She comes in. He's like,
Dude, you can't ambush someone with a DJ set.
I could see him like autism with rhythm. That's basically what a DJ is.
Yeah, pretty much. A lot of them are pretty oddballs.
Well, now they're becoming. Now it's like that's the comedy choice.
What is the
He
comedy
just-
one?
because I tweeted this, or I posted on Instagram. I'm like, thinking for my new special, should I do a crowd work special or just become autistic?
Yeah, just lean into being autistic.
That's the new thing now.
yeah.
You're doing crowd work. Just a guy drops jelly beans. And
You just start counting. Yeah. Somebody like a smoke alarm goes on. And you go like,
Everyone's like, this is genius.
wow, it's
So unique.
I would call it brave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's extremely
And
brave.
then some guy in the back's like, Hedberg did it.
Yeah. Actually, Hedberg was retarded before all you guys.
Dude, comedy's bigger than DJing. Comedy's bigger than anything right now.
It's huge.
fucking. We were talking
It's
about
so
this.
easy to start. It's the hardest thing to do, but it's the easiest thing to start.
I've been saying that.
Yeah.
I think the three things that have no barrier to entry where you can call yourselves a thing are comedian,
Yeah.
skateboarder, skater, comedian, and porn star. Like you
Yeah.
could do those with no
Porn star?
success and identify yourselves as one.
Porn star's a tough one. I guess OnlyFans is what you're referring to?
Yeah, you could just post titty pictures and now you're an amateur porn star.
That's true.
You could
Well-
do a failed kickflip and you're a skater, and you could do 3 open mics and you're a
Yeah,
comedian.
I guess amateur.
I would say alt-right or woke pundit.
Oh, I love
Too.
those
That's
guys.
true, yeah.
Like you can just start out, you know,
Yeah.
and be like, I read fucking Thomas Jefferson, bro. I
Yeah.
know what this country was meant to be.
Yeah, we should start doing that.
We should,
Yeah.
we should
Yeah,
become pundits.
wait,
You
which
got
side do you
10
wanna
years
do?
free to worry about that.
Yeah.
How old are you guys?
I'm 28.
I'm
Yeah,
29.
you guys are young little babies. Wait until you're like 40s or 50s, and then you'll have to like become Dennis Miller. That's how comedy works. It just starts
You
happening.
have to call something pugnacious and
Yeah.
he loves to like drop the craziest words, Dennis Miller.
Yeah.
He'll just be like, this is repugnant and pugnacious and obsequious. And
There were, dude, there were some comics that were like doing it for a while in New York. I remember I started and they were like deep in, and then all of a sudden they became like some right wing lunatic. And I'm like,
course.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
like,
Dude,
there's
that's
one
the
I'm
move.
thinking of.
yeah, it kind of is the move.
That or religion. I've been fascinated with these guys who were porn stars and now are like born
They love
again.
Christ. Oh, yeah. Didn't, what's
Yeah.
her name? One of the greatest to do it of all time did that. What's her name? She's now doing like full, like trad wife.
Oh, really?
What's her name? It starts with an L. She's really hot. Look up hot lady.
Hot lady on the internet. I'm sure that'll narrow it down.
Look up big boob, big butt. She's a very pretty. She's a pretty white girl.
Her pussy gets like really wet.
Yeah. She loves having sex with guys on camera.
God wants me to enjoy sex? No, she's
No. She's
flipped.
like, oh, she has a kid with a basketball player. This is not narrow.
Oh, Lana Rhodes.
Lana Rhodes.
She's the last.
She's an
I
angel.
did a Lev Furs podcast and like
All
we were
right.
watching like a not to brag, folks,
All
not
right,
to
dude.
brag.
I get it, yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure maybe you have some overlap with Reddit incels.
Yeah. This guy puts out a special and he's talking down to us now.
It dropped on YouTube. No big deal. I booked YouTube Premium. I pay for it.
Check it.
I pay for it extra once a month.
So I don't have to watch ads on my own.
These former like porn stars who are now Christian, they're so funny, these guys, because they're like, I know Christ is where it's at now, but they like the first part they're still bragging about how much pussy they used to get.
They can't help
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, they're like,
I used to fuck.
I mean, I used to fuck like the
They're like,
hottest chicks, but it been nothing, bro.
Bro, but it was
Yeah,
like
dude.
mad empty, yo.
I know what you mean. Like
Shit was like mad empty,
You know, people,
though.
dude, people from the outside, they look in and they see you like slaying a different chick every night. They're all tens. Everyone thinks you're the man. But you realize, like, just being an absolute Chad, like, it's not really what life's about. You
No,
know?
man.
Yeah, man.
No,
there's not really much meaning in like fucking the hottest girl you've ever seen every single
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, bro, it's
Honestly,
vapid.
it gets boring, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the people I do respect who have that take, not online people, but there are people who's just like, I would have fucked anything. Like, there are people like
There
that.
are,
There's
well,
a
the-
real guy who just would fuck, like, the craziest looking woman you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
Just because he had to put his dick in something that night or he would kill himself.
There was that's called your 20s.
Yeah.
I believe that's called your 20s.
Let's go.
No,
When
I
you
got
turn
no
30,
pussy
it
at all.
starts to be like.
God.
Are you guys are both single?
I got
No,
yeah,
we're
both
both
have ladies.
both,
Yeah, I've been
yeah.
with my girl 2-ish years.
I think it's better.
I know, yeah. I was
Yeah.
a bit of a hoe back in the day,
You
but I
know,
was
yeah.
I was not a picky. I always thought it was
I
kind
used
of
to
gay.
go to all the Brian Singer parties, bro. He doesn't realize he's molested. He starts like bragging.
I was molested at a JFL after party, like Sony Hall 2017.
Just like you, like Jeff Singer taking off his hat.
Yeah.
It's like,
Wait,
it's about to go
is
down
this a
on you.
comic who was molesting?
Jeff Singer? No, he was fired because he was like
He used to
one of
book
the
JFL.
JFL guys.
And he was touchy-feely?
I don't know what it was. It was like I think
think
no,
he was
he said
more
the N word. I think it was like he said the N word.
Oh, really?
It's
Yeah, you
one
can-
of those.
You can come
Guy
back from
booked
that.
JFL said the N-word?
Yeah, no,
Wow.
it wasn't him.
Wow.
He wasn't like the real. I mean, like girls are like he was creepy or whatever,
Yeah.
but like girls said about everybody. But like it's like the big one, the one who was the head of JFL was like the really. I
Yeah.
guess that was the
Yeah.
He's
one
the
who went
diddler.
down. Yeah, which is kind of funny because the JFL mascot kind of looks like what would happen if like there was a Muppet Harvey Weinstein. You know what I mean?
Why is there a JFL mascot?
It's like that green thing. It's like it's French. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
it.
That's me.
Yeah,
if I
you
was
want to work
green.
in this town? Huh?
Yeah.
You want to meet Affleck and Damon? Come in here.
Yeah, that is crazy. Can you imagine that thing pulls its cock out in front of you?
Yeah.
It's green.
Really, I would say a bit of an anti-Semitic mask.
Look at that schnoz on him, dude.
Bit of an anti-Semitic
Dude,
mask.
that's the merchant. Yeah. Throwing his hands like that.
Yeah, this is like if they had like a Jewish Blanca in Street Fighter.
Yeah, this is what is it? Oscar the Grouch.
It's like the Jewish kid in Real Monsters, like the Jewish character.
Oh yeah,
yeah. This is what it would be.
He
Yeah,
has
for
two
sure.
noses
Instead
in
of
his hands.
instead of the eyes on the side of his head.
Did you guys do
golden
JFL back in the
I've
day?
never done it.
You did?
No.
Well, it's done now.
Yeah.
It's just God. I
Actually,
remember
really,
a
I
couple
just
weeks ago I got a
submitted.
meme. I'm like, oh, it's a meme now, I guess.
Yeah, no. It's
When did
totally
you do
dead.
it?
I did it like 3 times, and it's like it was really fun, but like the last couple of years, it did feel like every year was like, I booked JFL, but this year it's in a warehouse in Burbank. Oh no, I don't know.
They were doing that. They were like
where this is
doing
going
it in Atlanta. I remember there was like some offshoot over there in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And at Laughing Skull, which is like the greatest club, but it's like a 60-seater. It's like a tiny.
Right. Yeah, it's a great
tiny
club,
room.
but it's not gonna no one's gonna see you there.
No, it's
It's
also
also- there's
it's like this
nothing-
big. It's the size of this room.
There's
Yeah.
like 3 things possible for them to give you now. So it's like you're literally going
Right.
to go there, crush, and then meet an agent. They're going to be like, have you considered posting on TikTok?
Right. Or it's like you post a stand-up clip yourself and it gets like 100,000 views, and then you see someone who did like the Tonight Show 3 weeks ago, and they're like 25,000 views on YouTube. And you're like, so none of this means anything anymore,
horseshit,
other than to just say I did the thing.
Dude, I had a manager once at Brillstein, and she would just compliment me.
Yeah.
I would be like, we got to talk. Like, what's the next thing you're going to get me? Before I realized nothing is the
nothing
answer.
is the
Yeah,
And
nothing's
she would
the
just
answer.
go, "You're killing it. You're so funny. You're great." And I was like, "Thank you."
You know what
So
there is
can you book me for some shows? She'd be like, "Yeah, I don't know. You got to get your following up, maybe, but like you're gonna get it up. You're the man."
They're like complimenting you to like in case it works out.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're
like
grooming
later
you.
on.
Yeah,
being groomed.
they're also complimenting you
Being
to like
groomed.
brush. Yes, they are.
Again, he didn't realize he was being molested. He thought he was being managed the whole time.
I feel
No, it was my manager.
Yeah.
It was my manager.
Yeah, he made me like rub my pickle with a foot. I'm not saying the words right.
Yeah, no, the schneid.
You guys
dude.
have already probably done so many Quiet on Sets. I've done like a couple podcasts. That's all people want to talk about.
Yeah, well, it was quite the film.
Yeah.
It was great. This
Yeah.
looks like a Nick News background.
Yeah, it is.
does,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is.
We did make it a little pedophile.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Well, we want to make it in Hollywood.
Yeah.
I'm calling my next special like elite list of Hollywood pedophiles,
Oh, that's not bad.
just so people click on it.
That's a good idea.
And then maybe
Yeah.
I'll just like I'll just be like, yeah, fucking John Cajones is a pedophile. Like, just make something
Just
up.
make something up.
That is a good idea to just name your special something salacious.
Yeah.
Just to be like, give it like a true crime
Epstein's
title. Be
Jet, the comedy special.
Yeah, it's like, who was on Epstein's list? And you're like,
It's all observational humor.
Yeah.
Everyone hates it.
Yeah.
Reveal no new facts.
The killer American housewife.
yeah, dude, didn't you go to Epstein's Island?
I did, yeah,
So
I
sick,
did. It
dude.
was so
not,
good.
Not, well, we should probably contextualize.
I did. Well, no, it is. I did. My new special Dance Fanny Dance.
Yeah,
that you can
yes,
get
yes.
for free on YouTube. No, we went to St. John and we like
Little St. James
boated
is right
right
there.
back. I won't do the bit, but like
Yeah.
they've taken down, I guess, the castles and all the fuck
and
rooms.
the square.
This,
the
I think
weird
the square is still there.
temple thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You, like it is funny. You're just thinking of like a pedophile like on the boat with you, be like, oh, this place used to be lit. This place
Dude,
is
I'm
like
telling
lit.
you, dude, last year, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, Little
Oh
St.
my
James
God.
was crazy,
Dude,
dude.
if you had a fucking 12-year-old pussy last year, you were fucking
all the
doing
chicks
it.
kind of aged out.
Yeah, man. It was like the hot thing, and then they just started letting everybody in, and it was like not as cool anymore.
Yeah, they look at the names and like, Chris Tucker.
Yeah. You just have to like know someone to go, and then all of a
They'd be like,
sudden,
bro, there's this guy in a wheelchair, bro. He talked like a robot. Yo, that
Yeah.
guy was crazy,
yeah,
dude.
they talked about like clubs, like it sucks now, man. It's all dudes. There's too many guys, dude.
You don't have the bit of him
It's just sausage fest.
him standing up perfectly erect over to It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go get 12-year-old. That's the cure.
When they like Me Too'd Chuck Close, I think, or that artist, and he was like severely, he was a quadriplegic. So I'm like, well, can't you just like throw a blanket on him?
Yeah,
Like, turn him in the other direction, and then like, the threat is neutralized.
Put him in the corner.
Yeah.
He's like, get me out of the corner so I can rape you. I need to have sex with you.
The craziest fucking story from that was like the one girl who tried to escape. She was like swimming away, and Jolene Maxwell came out with a fucking what's it called, jet ski after her.
Wow.
Like Kenny fucking Powers.
came out,
Just, like,
came out like
circling
DJ
her.
Khaled.
Mission Impossible moment.
That would DJ Khaled is like the fucking the water sheriff on Epstein Island.
Where you going?
Yeah, where you going, DJ Khaled?
Another one, dude.
Yeah.
Another one.
Another one.
Dude.
God did. Yeah.
Dude, I was watching this documentary called The Mission the other night.
Oh yeah,
Have you seen that?
Seen that yeah.
About this kid?
No, I haven't seen it, but I want to see it.
He's an evangelical Christian.
He gets murdered, right?
Yeah, he went to the North Sentinel Island, the Sentinelese.
Oh yeah, that guy's awesome.
Yeah, this is the kid. It's like half Asian.
I gotta check
kid.
this out.
So it's one of the only like completely untouched. It's like completely untouched tribes lives on the island.
Yeah, right.
And people have only been there like 3 or 4 times, and most of the time they just get
die.
arrowed to death. Like these guys are nice at archery, and they just kill anyone who comes on.
Just like
they'll just kill you, and then basically
so they keep it nice.
the Indian government kind of lets them kill people because they don't want to disturb the tribe because it's kind of this cool thing. And everybody knows don't go there, and it's this cool thing where it's like an untouched tribe. They have their own language, nobody else speaks it. They're like fully like.
Let me see. What do they look like?
Just look at click the
one I always see is
Wikipedia.
they're aiming the.
Click the Sentinelese. When it's Sentinelese, the first paragraph.
All
right.
Oh, I think I've seen
All
that.
the
It's like there's like a GoPro over him, and you can see him.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have pictures of him on here. Yeah, that's like a drawing.
Yeah,
that's an old one.
They're still there.
Go to like Google Images.
Yeah, Google Images.
Like North Sentinelese, or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, because it's like the one I always see is they're aiming their arrows at that one.
Yeah,
that's them aiming arrows at like a boat or something like that.
That lady top left went, and they liked her, I believe.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Well, she had bananas.
Like an Instagram model comes, she's like, "Yeah, I'm not having any problems. I don't know what it is. Why it is. I can't leave now."
Yeah. Dude, this kid got a ride from pirates. He gave pirates like $400 to take him to the island, and they got like 1,000 yards out, like half mile out, and they literally go, "Dude, I just they just told him it was a bad idea.
Yeah,
I think you should not go." Like the pirates were like, already got the money. They were like, "We just go home, dude. We just hang out, just us." And he was like, "No, I got to do it." And
do you want me to pretend I'm a savage?
Oh my god!
He canoed up there, and then the pirates said they saw the tribes members just dragging his body across the island like 2 days later.
Oh god!
Fuck this guy up.
Just 2 minutes
I got to see
later?
this documentary.
Yeah, these guys are nice at arrows.
Yeah, they'll
so
fuck
good at
you
archery.
up, dude.
Yeah, they said he was sitting there talking to the tribesmen, and like they all loved him, and they were like laughing and stuff. And then some like 8-year-old kid, he was holding his Bible here, just shot an arrow through the Bible.
What?
And it didn't kill him, but like he was just sitting there, and they were all laughing and like having a good time. And some kid just fucking sniped him like a 6-year-old.
Wait, what was the thing that like made them turn on him?
They don't know. They found his journal, and he was like, "I'm getting scared. I think I'm gonna die. I'm scared." Because he went there like fully like, if I die, it's God's mission for me to die. And then like 3 days into getting arrows shot at him, he's like, "I want to go home."
Yeah, exactly.
And I think they usually kill people with arrows. So I think they think that's how they did it. But the pirates just said they saw them dragging his body around.
Like a couple days later?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Well, I wouldn't even think he would last that long.
I think he was hiding from them
or
for a while. What's up?
Do they eat them or
I
no?
don't know if they're cannibals.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they just don't want you to fuck with them.
Yeah, they don't like visitors. They're not.
They do not like visitors.
They're not good
not
hosts.
like How
They're
many of them
bad
are
hosts.
there? Do they know?
They think between like 50 and 200. They don't know exactly.
Well, they must be fucking each other's cousins.
Yeah,
for sure.
Dude.
200 people? I mean, they must be.
Yeah,
like,
there's no like, ooh, gross
That was
in a situation like that, you know?
That was
everything's
find
up
some
for
other
game.
pussy.
The other thing they said they viewed like from being a couple miles out with a telescope or whatever is they have like ritualistic orgies.
Lit.
Yeah,
Of course.
So they're having a
Lit.
blast.
They're having a great dude. Can you
They're
imagine
shooting
just
arrows and getting their dick sucked.
You just shoot a
for
fucking,
sure.
Imagine if an evangelist comes to your house, you just fucking arrow. You just shoot him with an arrow, then you have an orgy later.
Do you think that I mean, I would be fucking those guys so quick if that was the choice. It was like either you're like a porcupine made out of arrows, or you're you're getting a train run on you. I'm picking the train every time.
For sure.
I'm on that fucking Polar Express, bro.
You're the village hole. For
They just call me whole.
Like, I'm learning their language. I know I'm whole.
They call me whole.
They call me whole.
The person can't even see you because you're covered in gum. Just 2 eyes and saying whole.
I'm sticky.
Yeah, it's so funny. You're covered in cum. You're like,
some people call
they've
me
really
sticky.
embraced me. It's like I'm a local.
You're like an old candle. It's just whack.
The thing is, dude, you can't come into American. You gotta assimilate. You gotta really just get down with whatever they're into.
Yeah, you just got to be with them and
Oh my god!
learn their culture, learn their
Dude, every one of these,
ways.
and it's so funny. They're very white documentaries because the whole angle on documentaries like this or Grizzly Man,
I
you're
love
supposed
Grizzly
to feel
Man.
all this empathy for this person who did this retarded thing.
Yeah.
And it's like full on like white boy shit where I'm like, why were you hanging out with grizzly bears?
Right.
Why did you go to the
No,
tribe
Grizzly
where they
Man
kill?
is a comedy.
Yeah, it is funny.
Grizzly Man is
a comedy.
Grizzly Man-
Werner Herzog knows what he's doing. And
You think so?
Oh, 100%.
He's 100%.
He's in on the joke the whole time.
the gnarliest scene in that movie is when he's just like listening to the audio
So
of the guy
funny.
getting murdered
So
in front of like
funny.
the mom or
Yeah.
something, and he's like, "Oh, don't listen to this."
Yeah,
Don't want to hear it.
because it's his ex-lover who's this like
Yeah.
doofy Midwest woman who's like, I don't, Mr. Werner, I really, yeah, dude, this one's so good. And he goes, you must never listen to this.
During the fatal attack, there was no time to remove the lens
This is a great
cap.
Beats commercial too.
Alback allowed me to listen to the audio. I hear rain and I hear, Amy, get away, go away. Truly, you must never listen to this.
How funny would it be if he's just like,
I know, Werner, I know.
he's like, honestly, not that bad. You know,
They sounded like they were having a good time.
that's maybe the next big podcast. Is just audio of failed actors getting eaten by bears.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
It's so depressing now because, you know, like Errol Morris is like one of my favorite, you know, documentarians. He's the guy who did like Thin Blue Line or whatever. And he did one with Rumsfeld too, and McNamara Fog of War. But now he's like doing Chipotle commercials.
Oh, God.
And like just like still like interviewing them like they're the Secretary of State. Which I'm like, is this like going to start a horrible trend where it's like Werner Herzog's doing like Red Lobster commercials?
Oh, 100%. No, you're going to see
Yeah.
Michael Moore directing like a Google Pixel commercial with Drewski.
Yeah.
It's going to be like Drewski and Kevin Durant like crossing each other up on the basketball court. So directed by Michael Moore.
He's going to do a documentary about how like Oklahoma City fell apart when Kevin Durant left.
Like Oklahoma City.
I did it. I mean, I've talked about this ad nauseum on a podcast before, but I did. One of my relapses was at Michael Moore's Comedy Festival, and I was in a private jet going to the festival, and I was like on pills and vodka, and then I woke up, and Michael Moore is just sitting right next to me, locking eyes, and he goes, "Look at you, pure terror."
What the fuck?
I know, it was crazy. I was also highly inappropriate that whole weekend. I asked Sinbad to buy me crack. It's a long story, but that whole weekend, and then like Michael Moore, some of his other beliefs that he can't talk about are nuts.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't think OJ did it. You know, it's like stuff like that. It's wild,
Hell yeah.
dude. Yeah, dude. He's he's
That's funny. We have
he's a
Michael
wild
Moore
one.
and OJ right there.
Yeah, we do have both of them.
Isn't that weird?
There we
What a
go.
coincidence.
Oh my God.
Yeah, If I Did It, and
Have you read I Did It yet?
no.
If I Did It yet?
It's, well, you know,
They
they
had to
took
make
it
the
over.
if
The Goldman
tiny.
family bought it, and they made it. They
Right.
made the if really small, and then yeah.
Because you did it, guys.
Yeah, because he fucking did it. Still pissed. I'm still livid.
And genuinely one of the funniest books ever.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've read that. That's the only book I've read in my life twice.
It's so funny.
Dude, the
man.
Michael Moore, we've gotten comments on that Michael Moore book, just guys not understanding it's ironic. And they're
Yeah,
like, why don't
yeah.
you throw that book, use it as fucking kindling, you cucks.
Yeah, you fucking gay idiots. And it's like,
yeah,
fellas, it's a goof.
man.
Boys,
Cock City,
boys,
bro.
it's a joke.
Fellas,
City.
we're goofing around. Yeah, they didn't pick up on that. But
Yeah, dude, I also love the idea of Michael Moore seeing you relapse and being Michael Moore's like, you treat your body better.
Oh man, it was
That
that whole
insane.
weekend was crazy, dude.
Was it in Michigan?
It was in Michigan. It was like 10 years ago, like 2014 now.
I didn't even know he had a comedy festival.
Yeah, it was Traverse City Comedy Festival. Traverse City. It was like
I remember this.
yes, and I like burped into a fucking microphone to open my set. It was pretty bad, dude. Like
brutal.
yeah, I mean, like I thought I could just get on because I had like pneumonia in one lung.
what?
Yeah, it was like, and then I got like these pills to like help with the pneumonia, but then I also got I was like terrified of flying, so I got Xanax, and then I got like I have a whole bit on this on my last like album or whatever. No real winners here. Available on streaming. But yeah, it was a wild experience. And the end of the trip was we were trying to get back, and like we had to, like, it was a connecting flight, and like we were really behind, so I had to like run there. And of course, like Michael Moore is not running.
He's not running nowhere.
So he's like, hold the plane for me. And then I get there, and then I was like, hey, this Michael Moore needs to, and it was just like fucking black flight attendant. She didn't give a shit. She's like, I'll fucking know more like less. And I was like, and that's why I texted Michael Moore, and I'm like, I don't think you can get on the plane. And he goes, but I'm right outside the gate. So it was just me flying away with Michael Moore going like, from the bottom.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's so funny, dude.
So funny. It's like, they'll know me. I'm Michael Moore. They'll know me.
Who that?
Ask
You
who?
can actually, and the thing is, Michael's so big, you can spot him from as you're,
Dude.
That
guy's crazy
Departing.
looking.
He is crazy.
He's an
looking.
insane looking
He
man.
looks like the JFL mascot. Actually.
Yeah, he does, dude.
Oh my
He looks like
God,
he looks
heaven.
just like
if Penny Marshall fucked the JFL mascot.
Yeah, he looks like a dead lesbian.
He looks like a lesbian's bearskin rug.
He looks like the Blob at a lake.
yeah, he does.
He bounce on one side of him and go flying off the other.
Yeah. Shouldn't you be warning me not to swim here?
Dude, this guy's crazy.
No, he's just
Yeah.
I haven't
he looks
seen
bad.
him since, like, I mean, the only one, I think, what did he do besides Bowling for Columbine? Like,
He
Fahrenheit
did some big one.
9/11,
Fahrenheit 9/11 was a
Okay,
big
I
one.
didn't
Roger
watch-
Me's great.
My favorite is Sicko. Sicko's great.
okay,
Sicko's
that's the
really good.
pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah. Roger
Okay.
is fun.
I mean, he's
Okay.
did a lot of really great shit. Like
Yeah.
he knows like, all right, I shouldn't do the OJ didn't do it documentary.
Yeah.
Probably not
I
that
want to
one.
see that.
Dude, did you see that everybody's saying Rick Rubin is like full QAnon? It's like coming
No.
out. Like,
Really?
guys, his associates are all saying, like people that have worked with him and know him and stuff are
like,
all
he
saying it on
fully
Twitter.
believes in QAnon.
like full
specifically?
QAnon, yeah.
Or is he just like a crazy right
Well,
winger?
didn't they already find
I
out?
think
for
he- I think
QAnon?
it's-
Didn't you see that HBO documentary where they revealed it was that kid, basically?
The little like kid
was
with
like
the
the Asian
degenerative
kid?
disease, or
No, it was. It was so. It's like the coming storm or something. That's the documentary. I forget. It's like an HBO documentary.
I think I watched.
QAnon. You could do HBO documentary QAnon, and they basically reveal. They reveal kind of who it is. Like the guy keeps hinting,
yeah.
hinting at like it was clearly this guy.
Q into
Q
the,
into
I
the
watched
storm,
this.
yeah.
yeah. It's clearly that,
that young guy.
I thought
Yeah.
they thought it was the, but then there's the little man, the guy who's like it's
That's
not
right.
He's like got a degenerative, like a pituitary gland.
Yeah, Vern
And
Troyer.
He
Yeah.
looks like
QAnon.
Vern Troyer, and he's like, I have no idea who did it. I don't know who it is.
Little man.
It's like 4chan. We're
They-
community.
oh,
It's like
that guy.
kid. Yeah, that kid. The second one.
Yeah.
It's like him and like it's like him and Michael Moore, like a fucking Master Blaster from
It's so funny.
Road Warrior.
It's so funny. He's like, I'm going to take over the world. This guy-
Help me out.
he's like-
Dude, if you
So
one of your
funny.
fans could do fucking Master Blaster with the QAnon kid,
Yeah,
that would be amazing.
that and what's it? Total Recall.
Total Recall.
What's that guy's name?
it's Michael Moore on the bottom.
Oh,
They're like those two. There's
You
like
guys have an amazing impression of that guy, like just off the bat.
nobody's gonna know who it is.
drinking adrenochrome. They're drinking adrenochrome.
dude, that guy is hoping and praying for adrenochrome every
Oh,
day.
every day.
yeah, this is
Before he
great.
goes to what's that
Every
guy's
day.
name?
That's actually
Oh, yeah,
I think that's
Quato.
Stephen Hawking on Epstein Island right there.
It's like, he'll show me some kid pussy. I need to get some kid pussy. I need to finger a child.
I hope this podcast never ends. This is so fun, and I got to do like some fucking podcast this week about like some guy who's like a doctor who now is trying to get into comp. I'm like, oh Jesus.
God, and now and then
Here we go. I'm gonna
Patch
talk about my
Adams?
fucking Patch Adams. Pat podcast. I'm going to talk about my fucking process.
dude, just break into the Stephen Hawking on Epstein's Island.
Yeah, just do.
There's no
just be
grass
like,
on the
look up,
field.
look up
It's-
QAnon Little Man.
It's better when there's no grass on the field.
Now look up Blastmaster.
It's weird. Now we're like reality is becoming these fever dreams that we
Yeah,
have.
psychotic.
Yeah, they're like what Schwarzenegger predicted. That's
Yeah.
what reality. Not Schwarzenegger. Schwarzenegger's characters
In
Yes.
Total
have
Recall.
predicted. But so Rick Rubin's like a big conspiracy guy now.
I
Yeah, he's like a
really
QAnon
need to
nut
know
job.
about that.
Oh,
He's
I
like,
gotta
you need
check
to
this
Full
out.
QAnon.
you need to release your mind and follow the
my God,
plans.
This
I
guy
gotta
Boots
check this
Riley
out.
called. Boots Riley's like a famous
Oh,
musician. Yeah,
I
and he
know
was like he's a
Boots
full
Riley. He directed.
QAnon nut job.
Didn't he? Wait, he's not the one who directed. The call center, the weird call center movie. That's not Boots Riley, is it?
I don't know. I haven't seen that movie.
That movie's so good. What's
Dude,
that
I just
movie?
saw Octopus Murders is crazy on
Yeah?
Netflix. Yeah, it's real good.
Is it a documentary?
It's a documentary about this journalist who was very likely murdered
by an octopus?
by an octopus.
That's awesome. Dude, it's definitely in the same. Is it in the same vein as Grizzly Man and the
No,
Sent
not
to
at all.
Police Tribe? Okay.
Like, this is not his fault.
The Octopus
Okay.
Murders.
Grizzly Man is the most avoidable death ever.
Yeah, it's so funny.
This guy was walking down the street and an octopus just
Yeah.
fucking just clipped him.
God, man.
And I love it. You're like, this one wasn't his fault. You're like,
Yeah.
dude, he was in his neighborhood. These young octopus, they were playing the knockout game.
Dude, I'm developing this cartoon for Peacock. If I am going to like fight for both of you. I don't know who did the voice better, but to do the Quado, to do the Quado QAnon voice for one of the episodes for sure.
Yeah, I'd love that. That'd be great.
That'd be great, dude. Oh
I have
my
always
God.
wanted to do that. Do
What?
voice acting. I have no idea how one even does that.
You know, I've done like a couple things, but like these guys who like are really good at it, like
Yeah.
I've auditioned because I thought it's like, hey, just talk and well,
Right.
because I'm like, oh, I'm funny and it's
Yeah.
But like the guys who are like great at it, like
I love
they
it,
come
yeah.
in, they're like disgusting dudes. They like drink like a fucking warm whiskey, and then it's the most melodious, beautiful thing you've
Yeah.
ever heard.
Well,
Like pour out of their
I feel
mouth.
like I'm halfway there. I can just be
Yeah.
gross and weird. And drink
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that
have to
is
either
all those things.
go alt right or become voiceover guy.
Voiceover guys,
good.
that's a good job to let yourself go.
Oh, that's got.
That's great.
For sure. That's the
Right?
yeah. There's no there was letting go. There was nothing beforehand.
Yeah.
It was always gone.
No, Nancy Cartwright could have been shooting heroin and fucking blowing
Like,
lines.
how much did you get? 80 million to Scientology?
Who's that hot one?
What?
Whoa.
Is that me?
That's your phone. I'm gonna not answer it.
All right.
That's your ringtone, Joe Jacks?
That's his.
You're getting too close to the truth. Yeah, that's so much better. Oh man,
Yeah, it's so
a new
funny,
character on your show, man. Should be fucking
There's the
QAnon.
evil gremlin.
QAnon gremlin. QAnon Gizmo.
Yeah. Yeah, don't feed him, dude. Don't feed him. Dude, that rules. Wait, so what's do you know what they've been saying that what's his name is doing?
She's just
All I could see was,
a right-wing
like, a
QAnon
video.
freak.
Okay.
But I
heard
thought
this-
do they have a new one besides QAnon now that like
Yeah, probably. There's probably a new.
they're just going. The left and right are both going so insane at the same time.
Are we
It's
100%
like,
sure?
At
Oh,
this
this
point, you
is
can't
just
even
a
have an
tweet.
opinion. Look at that.
Now,
That's like
okay,
a Burt's
here-
Bees.
now is a good time
You know
to
what I
tell
mean?
people that Rick Rubin is behind the scenes right winger who tries to recruit music industry folk to QAnon type stuff and is who, according to Kanye West, convinced Kanye to meet Candace Owens and endorse Trump.
I've heard this from a couple people too. It's also
I mean,
so
look at
funny
this
being
guy.
like, yes, to look at him and go, he's not QAnon guy.
No
This
way,
guy?
that guy?
Also,
You think he's a whacked out conspiracy
The
theorist?
hippies got by this as bad as anybody else.
Yeah,
They
they're-
got it worse than a lot of.
no, old school California anti-vaxxers are coming back hard.
Oh, big time.
I mean, you know the thing about it. I'm not one of these guys, but I will say like it's like some of the shit they were right about.
Of course.
100%.
You know, like some of the shit they were we were
Yeah.
wrong about. And they were like, I wish we could just have a natural conversation where it's like, yes, COVID was real, but also you guys were right about these 10
Yeah, yeah,
things,
yeah.
and yes, they were just trying to make money off it.
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah,
we could come to
100%.
like a come to Jesus meeting,
Right,
But
right,
instead
right.
we're just all going to go crazy.
That's like
It would be
the
better if we
weird-
be like all made bets on them, and then you could go, here's your $20, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Social distancing with retarded.
yeah, for sure.
Well, it's like it's a weird thing with like left wing people who like there's a cognitive dissonance there, I guess, between like just trusting. It's like trusting big pharma and while being left wing is sort of like
that's such a
inherently
yeah, that's such a
paradox. Yeah, because in general, left wing people just like hate big tech, big blah blah blah, big this, big that.
Yeah,
you know?
like I'm like a fucking Kennedy liberal, which is why like, I'm like kind of bummed out by that, by like RFK now is just like with some Google guy's wife. I guess that's his VP.
Is that his VP?
It's like such a bummer.
He went full like technocrat.
Yeah, he's just like
she gave him $5 million for a commercial, and then he made her his VP.
That's how easy
it's
it was.
Sergey Brin's ex-wife.
Oh yes, that's right. That's right. Yes.
But because like once you're doing that, you're like, oh, you didn't want to win.
Yeah, I don't know.
what I mean?
Well, it's like you could have appealed to more people.
You should have gotten like Tulsi Gabbard or like somebody who was like.
They probably pitched him, and he's like, "You're a broke ass motherfucker."
Yeah,
took Tulsi.
Just give me $5 million.
The pussy was made.
Yeah. He fucking got that voice the fun way, dude. He earned that shit.
Yeah, eating pussy.
No, heroin.
Is that
he
true?
He got hepatitis from heroin. I think that's why the voice is fucked up.
Really?
Wow. I thought he got it from like some random. That's not his story. That he's telling.
I think he was an intravenous drug user. Like if we look it up, I don't know. If you want to Google it,
I think he said it on some podcast recently. He said he just like got sick in like the 90s.
Yeah, but
he was a drug addict.
Yeah, he was. How did he get the?
He was charged with heroin possession in Rapid City, South Dakota.
I think it was a complication of being a heroin addict. By the way, though, it's like everyone's like, "Oh, he's crazy." I'm like, if every member of your family was murdered, this is the best you can turn out.
Yeah, he's doing great.
Yes.
This is without that the best you can turn out.
No, he seems pretty normal.
Good shape, hot wife.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you're doing well.
He was kicked out of school, was arrested for marijuana possession, and became addicted to heroin. Well,
that's a real leap.
Did you ever shoot up?
I never shot up. I've never done heroin. I was about to do. Have you guys done heroin? Or
no, I haven't done it.
I was about to do heroin with this girl when I was like 22, and I was too drunk to do heroin. Like I was too drunk to get up and do it.
The booze saved you.
I was about to. This girl, like we had hooked up, and she had. Well, this is a story. I'll tell this on the podcast. My wife will really love this one. I was like 22, 23. We had like hooked up. And, I was a security guard. And she was like an artist.
Yeah.
I was a security guard at the Met. And we had hooked up, and she went into the bathroom, my bathroom. And I was living in this SRO or SRI, whatever the fuck you pronounce it, like $100 a week place. And she comes back, gets blue in the face, passes out. I have to like shake her awake.
No.
And then she like wakes up, like laughs. And I said, "Did you just shoot up in my bathroom?" And she goes, "Hey, girl's got to have her secrets." And she dotted me on the
Holy
nose.
Shit.
It's crazy.
You're so hot.
You're so hot.
I fucking love you.
I fucking love you so much. And I married her. This is my wife. That's my wife.
No, I never did that. I didn't like them. I tried like opioids. The one time I tried opioids, I got robbed. Like my house got broken into.
Oh,
and I feel like the two are linked, but
yeah. Well, that's that lightning striking twice.
My roommate at the time was selling pot, and then he sold pot to these shitty guys, and then they knew he had left town, and then they broke into his room.
Yeah,
like because it was a first floor apartment. They broke the thing and then stole all his stuff out of his room. But that was the night. Coincidentally, I was like, I want to try Percocet for the first time, and I just tried Percocet and had some beers and watched The Wire. And it was just like, and then I heard a loud crashing. I was like,
honestly, that's the best way to get robbed because you don't give a shit.
Yeah, I didn't give a shit about anything.
No,
yeah.
Hey guys,
it was a crazy feeling. I didn't really like it. I'm more of I think I might be a speed freak if I was going to be anything.
Right. Well, I can't do anything now, unfortunately. But I remember I did the last time. This was like a year ago. I've been sober 5 months now. No drinking, no fucking smoking weed. Just fucking doing like shit.
Yeah.
You sound so grumpy about it, dude.
I am. Trust me. I mean, even though my life gets exponentially better whenever I get sober, I get more work. Like my friends like me more. My wife, my romantic life is better. I still miss it like a motherfucker. But I was in Florida burying my mom's ashes, and I did Oxy for the first time. And I was just sitting on a couch doing nothing, and I was like, "This is the greatest." And I was like, "Oh, this is how you fucking just
lose your life."
Yeah,
no,
it's nothing, and like nothing is amazing.
It's the best
on Oxy.
Just being muted.
That's why you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I asked someone like what it feels like, and they were like, "Everything just feels perfectly okay in your life."
That's exactly what it is.
I'm like, that sounds awesome.
Great. Yeah,
sounds like exactly what I need.
Dude, there's guys like losing their life. Like I remember it was when I was a kid. There was like a friend of a friend's dad. I want to say I played like football with her or something. I don't know. I knew him somehow, but he like totally lost his life and like fully just became a heroin addict. because it's like a, Florida shit's so easy. It was
Right.
it was when it was so there was like the pill mills and shit in Florida where I'm from.
Lying around the block for some shitty
Yeah,
fake
literally
doctor.
that type shit, and you just like got perks, got oxys, boom, boom, boom. Cut to a year later, you're like, you're fucking Brandon's dad, fucking sucking cock for heroin.
Oh,
It was
my
like,
God.
dude, like I grew up in Tampa. It's like a nice suburban.
Tampa's like symbol should just be a pill.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
That should be the first. You know how they have like in Brazil they have the giant Jesus.
Yeah, it should be a big
should be
pill.
a giant Percocet that you fly
and
into.
like a glass of Chardonnay.
Dude, there was a girl on stage in Austin. She was like kept talking about perk 30s, and we got in the green room.
Yeah.
I go, "Do you used to do blues?" She goes, "What?" And I was like, "Blues, like Roxy's."
30s.
Yeah.
And she didn't know what I was like, "You kept mentioning like perk 30s." She's like, "Yeah, what are blues?" I was like, "Perk 30s." I was like, "Or Roxy." She's like, "I've never called them any of that. We just call them perks." And I was like, "Oh, did you used to do Percocets then?" And she goes, "Yeah, I still do."
You thought she was lying, but that she was actually a worse drug addict than you realized?
Yeah,
She
she
said
was
so
just
far she
like,
didn't get the
nobody.
memo.
She kind of made me feel uncool. She's like, nobody here calls them that.
Dude, I used to call them I mean, this was
Roxy's
and
Blues.
Dude,
Yeah.
when I was the most drugs I ever did, I remember the most drugs I had to take Roxy's to come down from the cocaine that I was. That was a trip that we like picked up our drug dealer from the hospital.
Nice.
Like he had OD'd. We're like, well, I gotta get more drugs. We just go to the
Oh,
ER
my
and pick
goodness.
them up. And
Like, how you feeling, buddy?
So do
because
you
by
have
the way,
any left?
never a good hang with a drug dealer.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's never like, oh, I really learned a lot.
Even-
It's never a fun podcast
No.
when you're hanging with a
No,
drug
it's the
dealer.
worst.
Even
dude.
pot. It's like you
Yeah.
think this is the most normal drug dealer there is, and they're like, "You want to roll up with me and smoke?" I was like, "Brother, I'd rather do anything else."
Yeah.
My God, would I rather?
I'd
do
rather
anything
talk
else.
to the cop who's going to arrest me for this.
Yeah,
100%.
dude.
I'd rather be friends
He's
with
like,
the
"I got
cops.
Tekken." I'm like, "I'll play Tekken." God damn it!
I'd rather be friends with the bouncer who's going to kick me out of the bar. We're going
Right.
to. Let's be friends with you.
100%.
And I always wanted to call out drug dealers where I'm like, bro, you're dragging your fucking feet. You're lonely, and you want me to hang out with you as long
for
as
sure.
possible.
It's
You're
really
taking
sad.
a while bagging that shit up.
Because it's the easy, like it's the most terrifying, hardest, easiest job.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
You know, like where it's like it doesn't really, you're constantly worried about going to jail, but like you just sell the
Realistically,
drug. I mean,
yeah,
you just
yeah.
sell it.
Yeah,
you know?
especially if you're just going to some guy's house and he just sells you an eighth of weed. It's not like the biggest
Right.
deal in the world, you know.
Yeah, I
Like
remember.
Sit around, hang out, hang out.
chill out, man. And you're like,
I know.
And
dude.
you always get suckered into it because when you're like 20 or 21, you think that's cool for the beginning. So you
Oh,
do.
yeah.
You do it the first time, and then you're like,
oh shit. And then I was
what
such
was
a
I thinking?
I was such a pothead too. The fact that he would like not sell me weed at first, I would just hang out with him and smoke the weed he smoked,
Right.
and then I'd leave with weed. I'm like, dude, that's like bonus weed, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And then now I'm like, dude, I hate weed now. It makes me scared, but
I miss it, but I don't do it now. But the resentments too, and you could feel his resentments because like he knows why you're there.
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
He knows you're not hanging out because he's
You
like
like
a
'em.
barrel of fucking laughs.
yeah, yeah, dude.
we had a guy
good
used
for
to,
shit.
We had a guy that sold us coke, like a
Yeah.
bunch of people coke.
That's
and I
got to be
remember
the worst one.
Dude,
Oh,
and
that's
he
the
was-
coke dealer.
That's got to
remember-
be the worst guy.
my buddy was with him, and my buddy was with him. My buddy goes, "Oh, dude, the dealer goes, my life's getting stressful, dude. I don't know. I'm kind of like fucking stressed right now." And he goes, "Oh, what's up?" He goes, "I just get coke for my friends, dude. But now I'm getting coke. Like I got like 20, 25 friends asking me for coke. And it's just like a lot of guys I want to get it for because they're my buddies, you know. But it's like I gotta go buy it from the guy, and he's just describing like drug deals. And my friend goes, "Yeah, dude, you're a coke dealer." And the kid goes, "Fuck, dude, I am a coke." He had no idea.
Shit.
He goes, "Fuck, dude, am I a coke dealer?" And he's like, "Why do you think I come here twice a week at 2 a.m.?"
Yeah. What do you think we're doing?
He framed it like my 20 buddies want to get
Oh
coke
my
from me,
God.
and it's
That's
stressful.
amazing.
One time I bought Xanax from this guy in college, and he was selling us a bunch of pot. That's what he normally sold, was a bunch of pot. And then he goes, "I got Xanax too." And I go, "Oh, I'll take some Xanax, okay." And I'm like, "Nice." And I was like happy about it. And he goes, "Thank you. You're the first guy with a good attitude about me selling Xanax."
My dad not nearly as jazzed about this.
Everyone's been giving me shit about this all week. I got all this Xanax. No one wants it. I go, "Hey, brother, I'll take 10
That's
milligrams
another
of
drug,
that
dude.
stuff."
He's like, "Dude, this is what I love about you. You got a good attitude, man." My guidance counselor's such a drag.
I remember so vividly. He's digging around his double. Thank you.
Thank you. I remember I was addicted to benzos for a couple of years. I had to go to detox. That was the worst thing I've ever kicked in my life.
Yeah.
But Xanax is the trickiest because it's not even like, all it just feels like is you're turning on air conditioning inside your body.
Yeah.
It's not like a huge high. It's just like,
It's just muted. You're
okay,
just
feel good.
Yeah.
And then at trickly, it's like horrible to get off.
Yeah.
That was Jordan Peterson. Do you know him?
Oh, yeah.
He had to go
He's
to
addicted
coma.
to benzos.
I liked his early stuff. No, I didn't know he was I heard he was a benzo. Is he still a
No,
benzo?
he had
No,
to
he got
go.
off.
What he did was he went to Russia, and like he was like trying to kick benzos. He couldn't.
Why
kick
would you
benzos
kick benzos in Russia?
Because that was the only place that would. He was like dying so bad that he had to like. He wanted to be put into a coma, and like American doctors and Canadian doctors wouldn't put him into a coma to get through the detox. So this place in Russia would put you into a medically supervised coma.
God, that's something I would trust.
Like, we put you into coma.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds great. Here's my Amex.
We play with Jordan's anus while he sleeps.
Dude, if that situation, Anus plays the best case scenario.
Yeah.
He's like, I had terrible dreams. I had terrible dreams of being anally raped. Did he, now, when did he quit? Because did all the clean your room
several
shit
years
start
ago.
after that? Or no? Did
No,
he do that
way,
beforehand?
way. Like he did.
Clean
he
your
was,
room.
He was on benzos like for a long time. Like.
So how many milligrams is he taking a day?
That's a
I
good
don't
question.
know.
I don't know. He's like, I was taking Klonopin.
Dude, you know he had the dirtiest room, too.
Yeah,
No,
he was
for
a nasty
sure.
little freak.
Nasty little bitch.
Nasty little bud.
Nasty little pilled out Jordan Peterson.
I'll do anything for you to clean your Xanax bar. I'll suck your cock. I'll scrape the cum out of your asshole.
Just fucking strung out Jordan Peterson.
I'll fish it out of your ass and drink it like soup. Oh my goodness. I'll do fucking anything, man. Come on. You could pretend you're whatever. Pretend you're my father. I'm gonna rescue this cum from your balls. $20 for a hand job. $20 for a blowjob. You're not a real man unless you're gargling cum from someone's balls. I mean, seriously, it's like, no.
That's what he always says.
No.
Stop it.
Hey,
But
I'm not
favorite
playing
meme,
that, no.
I just saw that on Instagram where he goes, wait, you can't compare somebody who compares the environment to Hitler, and he goes, why not? Why not?
That's so funny. It's him and that guy Destiny who annoys the shit out of me. For
Destiny
different
sounds like an alt-right trans porn star.
reasons. That's what I've been jacking to.
Yeah.
Oh, Destiny, show me that fucking big ass girl cock on you.
Jordan Peterson warns Destiny.
It's so funny when he
Be
goes,
very careful.
why not? Yeah, it's so good, dude. I think it might be this one. No.
They don't trust like a large government. They think there's too much, prone to tyranny or something like that. But also be supportive of an institution like the Catholic Church, which is literally, one guy who has a direct line
Right,
to
but they
God.
can't tax,
Well, I mean, there's
and they don't have a military,
that
and
is
they can't conscript you,
true.
right?
Yeah.
And they can't throw you in jail.
Based.
Dude,
I love that
I know
he's-
he's like a rich millionaire influencer philosopher now, but there was so many times before that people were like, dude, don't bring Jordan over.
Yeah. He's a bummer, dude.
Dude, we're just trying to fucking watch Lord of the
just
Rings. I want to
also
hear about
hang.
shit, like Tolkien's, theories
was
about
gay.
the
Dude, he's also dressed like an Atlantic City pit boss.
Yeah. Dude, he dresses so crazy now.
He had like a rose print blazer on.
Yeah, you look like the fucking antagonist in Molly's game. Right
Did you like that movie?
I have not seen it yet. I
hate Sorkin. We're full Sorkin haters.
I'm definitely not on board. I have a friend who's like super on board with him, and I like Social Network.
Yeah,
a
Social
little bit,
Network's
where-
good. Yeah,
But
I
almost-
I just
turned
don't
on
like the
that
way
movie.
they talk.
I turned on that movie.
Yeah,
Because I
Like,
started
skibbity
being
boobity,
like,
stop.
yeah, I'm
Like,
like,
all right.
why
But
is this?
Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip is. I mean, if your listeners haven't watched an episode,
No, I've
Oh, is
seen
this a Sorkin show?
you guys haven't seen Studio
No,
60.
I haven't
Dude,
heard of it.
you haven't even heard of this?
No.
Oh my god, I can't
completely
wait.
in the dark.
Dude, have me back for a fucking watch along on one of these episodes for a Patreon or something. This show, it was right when 30 Rock came out.
Yeah.
Aaron Sorkin developed. He goes, "What if I did a West Wing, but it's about SNL?" And it's not funny.
Oh my!
Dude, it is like the cringiest
brutal watch.
cringe shit you've ever fucking seen, and like the comedy they think is great is just dog shit.
Oh man!
And everyone was like, "Oh, fucking Tina's like 30 Rock was like one of the funniest shows." They're like, "Oh, she's gonna fucking eat it compared to Sorkin," and it came out at the same time, and like immediately people were like, "No, put it away." It is, dude. This show, like, watch it tonight. You'll get through 10 fucking minutes.
I'm gonna be like, God.
It is like because also it's all like
Perry.
Sorkin was like all fucking. I think he was just getting off coke, but it was like still like a weird like love letter to like his time when he was like coked out and like fucking Kristen Chenoweth or whatever he was going on. And it is like dog shit upon dog. It's the worst thing I've ever seen.
I gotta watch it, dude.
Dude, you got. it's unbelievable.
Great.
Dude, it is like fucking.
Yeah, this is
the Hannah Gadsby of shows.
I was in my prime. Dude, yeah.
God, dude.
What do you think she's doing now?
I think she's got a new special coming out.
Yeah?
Making more money than me.
Yeah.
Did you see her terrible art installation at the Brooklyn Museum of Art?
No.
So bad. I didn't
What
go,
is it?
but I just read a review and saw pictures. It's pretty horrendous.
Is it? Are they paintings?
It'll be like old paintings or like new artists, and then it'll be like it'll be something quippy that like Hannah Gadsby said about them. I'm trying to. It would be like she shit on Picasso in her special.
That was her whole thing. She closed on Picasso. She was like, dude, can you believe someone who came from a different time period had predilections that are antithetical to ours?
Yeah,
Like,
I know. No shit.
Yeah.
You mean that guy?
Yeah, I'm sure if you saw people dying on the Oregon Trail, they wouldn't have the most woke opinions on race either.
Yeah, you mean that guy from 1920s Paris wasn't exactly,
Yes.
And then
didn't respect.
I'm glad that feels like it's over.
Yeah,
That-
Pablo-matic it was called.
Oh God.
That feels like that's over.
That's
that trending.
Oh, it's so dead. It's beyond dead.
We were watching a guy who was like got big off of that trend.
Yeah.
And,
He's
like,
really. Dude, there's a lot of guys like that.
Dude,
Jamie
guys-
Kilstein. Like he was like that guy. Then he was now he's like backpedaling. He did the Christian thing, and I don't know what he's doing now. He's like.
I think he tried to just
MMA
just assimilate into like just normal comedy again.
Right. Which is like, that's the hardest route, dude. That's the fucking crowded shit. Like, it's everyone you canceled and
you gotta
yourself
be
in there.
else.
Yeah, now you're gonna
What
be
is
asking.
he doing now? Like, what's his thing now?
Jamie Kilstein?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's trying to get feature weekends at Uncle Vinny's. That's the path. Really.
Oh, that's us too. There was that period too where every comic was like, I'm gonna like. I have a badass picture like that. I'm fucking smoking a cigarettes on my YouTube channel.
I'm fucking crazy.
Somebody should have fucking punched me in the face when I did that. It was just like,
the PBR and the fucking parliament.
Yeah. I don't know what his thing now. Is he a Republican now?
I don't even
think
know.
so. I think he's kind of maybe like
He went away quietly.
Yeah, I don't think he's really been super.
We watched a guy who got like big off during that time be like, because now they're seeing which way the wind's blowing, and now they're trying to say like gay and retarded, but they'll be like they're still doing their like Gerard Carmichael-esque special where they're like foot's against the wall, and you're like, yo, honestly, like. Biden is retarded. Biden is retarded. Like they're like there's emphasis on it. Like it's still like there's the dramatic pause. Like, I think he's retarded.
Dude, the next trend is going to be somebody with Down syndrome who's gender fluid.
Yeah, 100%.
You know. It's gonna be,
and I'm hoping to fill that void in the market.
I just did like Adam Friedland's Patreon or whatever, and I was like, "What do you think is?" This is like we weren't recording, but I was like, I asked Mo, and I'm like, "What do you think the next thing is?" And he was like, "Honestly, like probably cute girl who's autistic." And I was like, "What? No, you just joke." Fucking 2 days later, a special came out that was like a cute girl autistic and I was like, he was like, and I texted to him, and he goes, "Yep, yeah, right away."
Yeah, I had that with the people are doing Man on the Street on stage.
Oh,
that's the one I kind of predicted.
That's true. Wasn't that crowd work clips though?
But now they're bringing them on stage. So you bring a guy in the crowd on stage.
Write a fucking joke, dude.
Oh my!
I'll say that and I'll do this now. Like I gotta build up 20 new minutes of this act. And I'll probably just do that now.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think crowd work is bad.
No, I don't either.
But I do think it's like shitty when it's all you can do.
I don't think
if it's all you can do, then you're probably. I mean, even that's not even that huge a deal. Honestly,
you can do crowd work if you have 30-minute jokes after.
Yeah,
just do like
both are peppered into each other.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many people who are like incredible at it though too. It's like you watch certain people. I mean,
you watch like Jay.
Yeah, Jay's so funny. Like doing crowd work.
You know, people who are great at crowd work, I've noticed it's like Jay has it. they're genuinely interested about the person they're talking to.
Yeah.
They're not just like, I'm setting this person up. They're
It's
like,
also
I want to get to know
unusual-
what kind of person this is.
Unusual routes. You're not hearing the same questions over and over and over again, and there's like a genuine conversation occurring. Then you can there's an art to it, obviously. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a crowd work defender.
So wait, so this guy who was like a woke guy is now like saying retarded?
Yeah, he just has
Who
this
is this guy?
shitty
Can you
bit.
say?
No.
I just brought up a name. But
Yeah, I'll tell
James,
you.
that's an easy name to
that's
drop.
an easy name. That is an easy
That's an
name.
easier name to drop.
That's like shitting on Pol Pot. Like, I hope Pol Pot doesn't hear about this.
Dude, shouts out to Pol Pot.
Yeah, it's like shitting on Kevin Spacey or something. You know?
Yeah. Which he was fucking incredible response. One of the greatest responses of all time.
To what?
He made like a creepy
crazy
House
video?
of Cards
I saw
style
that.
video. Like everyone's like, "Hey, Kevin, quit raping." He's like, "I'm still an evil guy." And you're like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, he's in character.
Oh, he raped in character.
Oh, dude, give him a pass.
He used the miser technique to.
It is so funny to get me
I'm
too.
raping you. You're being raped. I'm raping you.
It's kind of a brilliant technique
Meisner
though too to
humor.
just do a heel turn.
That would be funny if somebody was like one of the 9/11 hijackers, but was like, "No, I was doing it for a role. I'm not really. I'm just trying to immerse myself in Al
Chalamet
Qaeda."
was,
Chalamet joins ISIS.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of jihad in Dune.
I haven't seen Dune, dude. It's good.
Well, I love it, and me and Luke get into this all the time. Luke does not like Dune. I can
Not
let
a
it
huge
go.
fan.
I've been listening to the audiobook. I'm really enjoying it.
He's
No,
full
I'm good at
Dune
that.
nerded
I'm
out.
fully
You're
Dune.
full Dune.
I'm fully Dune, dude. I was looking at collector's edition hardcover books of it the other day. It looks really fucking cool.
I'm gonna check it out.
It fucking rocks. Boom.
Look, I want you to be happy.
Oh yeah, no, you don't. That's the biggest lie of all time, dude. I told him I love Dune, and he was like I betrayed him.
He
Because we
hates
hate all the
everything.
same shit.
You
We
hate
hate
everything.
all the same stuff.
All right.
This sucks.
Oh,
I
that's
hate
a
that.
big one though. If you guys all hate all the same stuff, and then you start liking Dune,
Yeah.
that's a fucking. That's like throwing a real wrench into the fucking.
No, but I love nerdy shit. I'm into a lot of nerdy shit.
Yeah, but you also hate Frank Sinatra and love Dune, and that really
Frank Sinatra
got under
stinks.
my skin.
This is my hot take.
I mean, he's pretty great.
Dude,
He's like,
I always get outnumbered.
Justify. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm not
No,
like,
no.
oh, he's the greatest singer. I'm not gonna be like that guy. You know.
Yeah,
Donicho Saint Germano. That's what you change it on Ellis Island.
but people usually agree with your takes. People, I feel like most people were anti-Sinatra, pro Dune.
What was the
And
other
then I'm
one
just
you got
imagining
me on?
everybody.
What's the one where you have that like you have an anti that everyone else is like, oh no, you're wrong.
Well,
Me?
people got mad at us because we were shitting on speakeasies. That was-
Yeah, they love.
Oh, I
speakeasies.
agree with you on that.
yeah.
They love.
There sometimes
speakeasies.
good comedy shows like happen from them, but it's
Yeah.
like, well, we're gonna pretend this is illegal.
Yes, dude.
That's what we were saying.
Look at that.
Dude,
it's crazy.
Like, who gives a shit?
Dude, it
You
looks
just
like a
want to get a
library.
pass for being racist. You know what I mean? You just want to be racist in character.
That would be a nice speak. I'd go there.
I would
Yeah.
go to a Klan speakeasy.
That would be fun. Yeah, like a Jim Crow speakeasy.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
speakeasy with 3 Ks.
Yeah, dude. You get in. You pull the book out of the
Who's
library.
in the
You get
speakeasy?
inside.
Who are these fucking retards that are
Dude,
like?
it's such a cringe Redditor take. You know what I mean? It's like I just want an old fashioned behind the old library. And I'm like, what are you like? Literally, like they want to be Colonel Sanders or something. I don't understand it at all. Yeah, no, there was one in Orlando that pissed me off, but I was.
I know.
I got shit. It's my fault.
Yeah.
It was my fault. I got absolutely blacked out drunk. Before I went to the speakeasy, and
Right.
and they make fucking lemon twists and like old fat like it's like cocktails. It's like cocktail hour, and I'm like, there's a swing inside, like one of those gay little
Matters.
swing.
Matters.
Yeah, I'm swinging on the swing, vaping, and I'm like, da, 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 I'm swinging, and then a guy
There's
comes
a
up,
jazz band on. You're like, run it back, run it back.
Scooby bop boop. I'm scatting from the crowd.
Yeah.
No, and the manager like half kicked me out, but didn't. He did the we have a bar downstairs, like a normal bar. If you want to just go to that bar, it's like more. It's like it might be more your speed. That's what he
It's
kept
like a
saying.
sports bar.
Yeah, dude. Literally, it was like a
bunch of parrot
hula
heads.
place or whatever, like a fake Hawaiian place,
Yeah.
which I hate. I also hate that.
I kind of like that,
yeah,
but I can't like co-sign on. I can't be like,
I
no,
get
bro,
it.
you're wrong.
No, but it was like
but part of like The love I
it has
have
that
for it is because
restaurant
people
group.
hate it.
No, I would way rather have like a 24-ounce frozen drink with an umbrella than
Like a
Yeah,
Coke
I
and a
agree.
cheese.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree. Oh, okay, you know what, you guys, I'm completely 180.
That's the problem.
I'm
People
right
like
there
think
with
those places suck, but it's like all good food.
Yeah, they're
That's
black.
all like now. Like my alcoholism is showing
Yeah.
out that's like
no
the shit that I like.
Margaritaville slaps, dude.
Dude,
Yeah, it's
Margaritaville
great.
slaps.
Dude,
It does.
Margaritaville slaps.
It's
ass.
amazing.
You know,
I-
fucking hurricane.
Dude,
Yeah.
you do a
Damn.
hurricane. I went there.
You get
They,
6 shots and a drink for $11.
yeah, it's awesome. It's in
amazing.
the one near where I was Kissimmee, Florida, and that's where Disney World is, and there's nothing else fucking there.
Sounds great.
It's great. You go there. I did a comedy show that was okay, and then
Yeah.
I got this girl. Like it was New Year's Eve, and we
Yeah.
got drunk,
Hey,
and we
now.
saw Collective Soul together. I was like, "Whoa!"
That's all now.
Dude,
Like this is perfect.
I was like, "I love you." This girl I just met.
Dude,
that
I
was
did.
great.
I headlined that room in Kissimmee,
Nice.
and I was just getting hammered with like boomer guys with like sunburned chests afterwards,
Yeah.
like a balding guy and like a fucking Tommy
Yeah.
Bahama shirt. I'm like, Gary, you're the fucking man, dude.
Those are the
you guys
good-
are a great crowd. Man.
Those are good Florida crowds sometimes.
The boomer Florida crowds are fun, yeah, because they're not like regular boomers. They so have given up on the idea
Yeah.
of being responsible towards anything.
Yeah,
that
they're
you
like
can really push the line.
Full parrot heads. They don't even understand a word you're saying. They're just shit faced and
Yeah.
like but
Yeah.
they're polite enough, and they'll buy you a million drinks after.
And you always like on a night like that, you always see tits you didn't want to see.
Oh,
Yes.
You know, there's always just some like girl who looks like Gerard Depois, dude, just fucking taking her cans out. She's like, "Oh, and I'm on the."
Flappiest, gnarliest things you ever seen.
Yeah, it looks like a fucking like busted Macy's Day Parade float hanging from her
so
chest.
gross, dude.
Dude, there
yeah.
was that was at Florida, the Florida-Alabama border has a big bar. When I was there, there was
Oh,
an
man.
old lady bringing her tits out, and everyone was freaking out. There was like 300 people in there, and her husband was so proud. He was just a drunk Southern. He was like, "That's my fucking wife
That's
right
my
there.
fucking
Yeah.
wife.
That's the old lady right there."
I make fun of that guy, but that's on my vision board.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
where it ends for
Dude,
me.
we were talking about this the other day. That
See, I just turned you guys on that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree with you on Speakeasy, but I just turned you guys on the Parrot Head stuff.
no, I'm fully parrot head.
Yeah, you gotta love those bars.
I love parrot. I don't even like really Jimmy Buffett's music that much.
I
It's-
love it.
it's-
because
it's-
I'm trash.
It's fine. I'm not like a big time hater. Dude, the other day, my buddy, he was really sad that Jimmy Buffett died. I didn't know he was a big fan.
Yeah.
And I was going back through Jimmy Buffett's music. I don't really get what it's all about. And then I swear to God, he pulls out a new tattoo, fins up.
That's amazing.
Plastic on it.
Yeah, literally, of like fins up. I was like, oh shit. I didn't know
Me and Soder do this like act out on the road sometimes where it's like fucking like who are the guys in the Coolidge area that were like the big rich guys
The what?
in like the 20s or something that were like the big rich guys in America?
Oh, I don't know.
What are they called? You know, the guys with like the hats and the fucking I'm
Like flappers or something?
black. No, flat, but it was like Boss Hogs, or it was like that kind of.
Okay. Yeah,
But like,
I know what
yeah,
you're
like
yeah,
just
what you're
just
saying.
Jimmy Buffett is one of those guys. Like put a 15% tax on that margarita on that, cocktail umbrella. You know, just
He's like,
a ruthless Henry Ford capitalist, but it's Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, he's like a Vanderbilt type.
Yeah.
He's like, make
Yeah.
him put $20 in the golf
Robber
box.
Baron, Jimmy Buffett. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Robber Baron, Jimmy Buffett.
We're gonna have to raise the price of mojitos.
Yeah, dude, No, I had a blast at Margaritaville, dude.
that's
That'll
great.
sway
Yeah, don't
ya.
shit on anymore.
I'm not gonna. No,
no,
dude, I
you're
loved
done.
it.
You got it done. You're done.
Not Jimmy Buffett.
You don't want to be that much of a curmudgeon, dude.
Dude,
You're
I'm
shitting
saying
on
how much I
Margaritaville.
liked. I was only saying how much
Although there's no Venn diagram for Dune likers and Parrot Heads, they never meet on the
Yeah, they
spectrum.
don't.
Yeah, dude, I gotta. Yeah, I'm talking about Shai Halud and and mojitos and hurricanes.
Dude, the speakeasy thing, the one time when it's acceptable to go to a speakeasy is it's the laziest form of spontaneity in a relationship.
Yeah, it's
it's
true.
such an easy sell to your girlfriend because
Oh, for
ladies
sure.
love spontaneity, but it's such a hack because you go fucking, you think it's a laundromat, look,
Right,
and then you
guess
go
what?
inside and it's like
Look
it's a fancy cocktail bar, but you know
Yeah.
they built it out of like the cheapest materials possible. You're like, isn't this? You didn't even know, babe.
Yeah.
If you're a degenerate alcoholic, isn't every venue a speakeasy?
If you're sneaking.
Like, isn't there? Yeah, like when I was drinking Pop Off in Penn Station, that was a speakeasy.
Yeah.
Technically,
Exactly.
yeah, it's behind the
Yeah.
it's by the Aunt Annie's, bro. Just go to the family restroom and woof.
Woohoo!
Yeah, dude. If you got fucking whiskey in your Dunkin' Donuts cup,
Yeah,
the world
for
is
sure.
your
That's a
speakeasy.
speakeasy.
Yeah, that is a speakeasy if you're just having a nice 9 a.m. donut and putting a fucking...
Where are you from? Are you from the South?
From Rutherford, no, New Jersey. But I went to school in the Midwest. So I'm from the North. I don't know what happened where in the Midwest where I drank so much, I kind of got like a Midwestern twang.
Yeah, you just
it was
became
almost
Midwestern?
Yeah, it was like having a stroke or something. And like you start,
You wake up Chinese.
like no one thinks I'm from New Jersey, but I'm from Rutherford, New Jersey. And you know, like most of my family, like you know, my wife is from Long Island. My best friend's from Long Island. It's like I'm very tri-state bridge and tunnel trash, but. I don't know, people, like, I guess because I look like Chris Stapleton, they all think I'm like,
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see you from, like, Kentucky or...
Yeah, I
you
thought
know.
Southern. I thought maybe, like...
I went to school in Evansville, Indiana, and we were, like, right next to Henderson, Kentucky. I dated a girl from Paducah, Kentucky, who didn't talk. Like, she, like, did the opposite thing, where she's like, I'm going to... You know, talk like...
She lost her accent on purpose type shit?
Yeah, it was like, I'm going to talk with that poet, Emily, whatever. Dickinson. Yeah, I'm going to talk like Emily Dickinson now.
She's like, hello.
Yes.
Hello, Dan. Yeah, would you like to be sucked off?
baby, do it again, but in the Emily Dickinson voice.
Care for a suck. Yeah, that's my Emily Dickinson impression.
I just thought of like a fucking Tampa, like older stripper. She's like, yeah, he comes here, and he just for an extra $100, I got to do the Emily Dickinson voice.
Hello. Yeah, dude, I went to. I've not been to many strip clubs. I've only been to 2, but the first one I went to was in Daytona Beach, Florida, at a place called Diamond Dolls.
I've heard of that place.
Have you actually?
Yeah, I've been to a lot of strip clubs. I cannot say that.
No, dude, I did a show next door with my friend Big Tim, who's a 600-pound guy. He looks like me, but 600 pounds. He's got like giant red hair.
And he's dead?
No, he's still alive. He lost a bunch of weight. Shouts out to
good
Big
for
Tim.
him, Tim.
Shouts out to Big Tim.
Big Tim got big dreams.
Yeah, he's got big dreams. He talks like this, man. Yeah, I love Big Tim. But he took me there, and he took me to the strip club afterward, and it might have been my 21st birthday. But I go there. There's the grossest stripper you've ever seen walks up to our group, and we're stonewalling her, you know, and she looks at all of us and she goes, "Man, that was gonna buy a dance," you know, like literally that was her voice. It was the craziest.
Like, are you Tom Waits?
yeah. She's like, "I'm just been here." She was had that pill voice. I'm sure you're familiar, where they're like, "I can't even talk through this."
I got it all going on.
Yeah, they can't push through their own larynx, so they're like, she goes, "Anybody want to dance here?" And we're all like, no, thank you. She goes, and she sits around for a minute. She goes, "Well, this was fucking awkward."
Oh,
so
marry
funny.
that girl.
She was like 50 and saggy and like sunburnt.
It's so funny to be like, you guys want me to suck you off? There's like a long pause. She's like, well, fuck me, right?
Well, fuck, I guess I'm the fucking asshole.
Literally, it's so funny. Dude, that was another really sad moment there where there's a really hot stripper, and it was my birthday. Mm-hmm. She found out it was my birthday. And she did this thing where she looked at me and she goes, "Oh, it's your birthday. You know, my birthday." She said, "My birthday was the other week. I spent it here too." And I swear to God, she looked at the ground.
She saw it come out of her.
She was like,
she saw it come out of her mouth.
Yeah, because she seemed normal. She seemed like lucid. She wasn't fucked up, and she was like a pretty young girl. She was like, "I spent it here too."
All of a sudden, like she's
fuck.
That's like the beginning of a great University of Phoenix Online commercial. Yeah, like, I gotta do something else.
Shit.
I gotta do something else.
I gotta get an ITT Tech or something. Dude, the way she looked at the ground, and then I was drunk, and I never used to drink, and so I was drinking, and she was moaning in my ear, and I started laughing at her. I laughed in her face. Yeah. She like put her boobs in my face and went, No, she was like hot, and I was like porn star moaning in my ear, and I went, ah! Like just laughed at her.
Did she get pissed?
Yeah, she was like embarrassed, and I felt guilty.
Yeah,
because she was like, "Oh, someone's giggly today."
Yeah, that's right. Well, maybe that's her thing.
Maybe.
She's like, I do the.
Yeah, it might be her move.
I give the funny lap dance.
Yeah, I give the funny. The saddest thing I've ever seen. Well, I've seen very much of sad stuff at strip clubs, but I went to one. I was like driving. I forget. I was driving to some gig in Northern California or something, and I got there and there was like a younger, hotter girl, and I was like, of course I'm gonna get a lap dance from her. But she's like, oh, 1 second. She takes out a balloon and she puts it on my crotch. I'm like, what is this? She goes, the girls who've been here, they make you do balloon lap dances for 6 months until you're passed. So
It's like a hazing ritual?
It's like a hazing ritual.
Oh,
That's-
God.
It's like barking to start out, and because the whole thing is like if you break the balloon, the lap dance stops. So it's basically like you have to give a shitty lap dance to these guys. So you're guaranteed not to make money for 6
What
months.
the fuck is that?
That's brutal.
I don't know, bro. This is a podcast about women's rights, right?
Yeah.
Dude, you should be able to fucking rub your ass on anybody's pussy and balls.
Yeah, I love that should be the next thing in comedy. Like, guy from fucking like Secaucus, New Jersey, who thinks he's being woke. Yeah. But he's like, I think every girl should be allowed to put the pussies wherever they fucking want.
They should be able to walk around with their fucking big fat fun bags out or whatever, dude. Like,
Hey, you go walk around with your fucking twat out. Who
yeah,
cares?
who gives a shit, bro? I'm telling you, free the nipple. You can free it around me. I tell you
Put it
that
around me, but the way
much. Free the labia around me.
Dude, I went to a strip club once, and the girls were just getting hammered at the bar. They were
That's
just
how you know it's a
not,
good one.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were not interested in dancing, like all
Right.
of them. And they were having a great time. They were like, like laughing with each other, all drunk. And there's a bunch of guys waiting for them to strip, and they're just not interested in doing the job. They're just like
Right.
partying. And it's like
great.
the DJ's like, up next, Candy. And then he'd be like, Candy? And then he's like kind of getting mad. He's like, Candy! Up next, Candy!
Candy, goddammit! It's like a guy calling his dog in. Get it! Don't make me come get you, Candy.
That's awesome.
Candy, no.
Oh, man.
Hey, well, dude, it was...
Dude,
we
thanks
were
for
right.
having
Pause.
me, man.
Thanks for
That
coming
was
on. You're
really
hilarious,
fun.
brother.
What's
Yeah,
the name
that
of the
was great.
special?
Dance Fatty. Where's the cameras? Now I don't.
This one.
Dance Fatty Dance. It's free on YouTube, guys. So
Check it out.
that's
Dance
when I
on
become
Germain.
completely inauthentic. I'm like
Yeah.
having fun, and then I'm like, please, fucking, I come like Gil from The Simpsons.
Yeah,
like,
dude, I
just
mean-
give me a shot, all right?
No.
Follow me on
Weeklings.
Instagram too. I'm trying to get those numbers up.
Yeah,
Follow
dude,
Dance
bump
and
those
Germain
numbers
on
up,
Instagram.
baby.
Watch his special Dance Fatty Dance.
Yeah,
dude.
check it out, bro.
Thanks for coming
That was
on. It's
fun.
hilarious,
Thanks for
bro.
doing that. That was
Yeah,
a
you're the
blast.
best.
Fun podcast.
Yeah, dude.
I just disintegrate. Dan's been Ted for 10 years.
Then we'll never see Dan again.
That was fun, man.
Yeah,
That was a
great show,
blast, dude.
That was great.
Thanks for coming.
I feel bad. Should I? Jamie Kilsey thinks fine, right?
Oh, it's fine.
gives
Yeah,
a
we were
shit.
talking about Rami.
Oh, yeah.
Ron
Yeah.
Cohesive.